There's that.
Copy.
There's that.
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
And special guest
Yes.
host tonight, Mr. Jaron Wheeler, filling in for the Biffles.
None other than Modak.
What's
Hello, everyone.
What's
What's
happening?
going on?
Another day. It's Wednesday. Finally.
Sunday.
Yeah, right. Everybody here, well, ish. But we got Jaron. We got Jaron with us tonight.
And it's also hump day.
Yes, halfway through it. So 2 more to go. You know what? And if you're listening, I've sent you all messages. I need some addresses.
Yeah, we can't give out the prizes if we don't have the address.
I can't. And then I think by default it all goes to me.
Well, I got this list up. You want me to announce the winners for everybody again?
Yeah, go ahead if you'd like.
Yep, here's the list of winners. If your name is on the list, send a message if you haven't already. So Tim can get your address. If you already sent it, ignore that post.
That's right.
That would be Gold Pro Unlimited, Jaron Wheeler, David Villa, of course, Kathleen Biffle, Eric Worth, John Hunt, Darth, Wygold, Brian Smith, Brad Hatt, Matthew Dustin, Nick Gall, Bob Drake, Thomas Folks, Robert Rackley, James Heller, Ray Russo, and Dingleberry Luke Cooley. Rich Cooley.
And I want to give a big old congratulations to everybody that won. Thanks
Yep.
for
That's
And thank you everyone for donating.
hell yeah.
buddy. But like I said, I don't have the addresses.
In the time of need, you are the man in need. Yeah.
Send it
Can't
out.
get it if you don't give up your address.
That's right.
Tim, have you heard from any of the people that we weren't familiar with?
Yeah. Yep. Already that one was what was it like wait, was James Heller one of them? Or
Yes.
Brad Hatt?
I
Yeah.
was going to say, there was a couple of,
I already got both of their addresses.
yeah, I was glad that, like I said, I was glad to have some people that you don't really hear
Yeah,
their names that much, glad get in on the whole thing. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, the ones I'm not getting addresses from is ones that'd be like I would think would be the easiest. Like Bob Drake, if you're listening, I need your address.
How about it there, Bob?
Call, I need your address.
everyone on there, Bob Drake,
Yeah, there's a few still.
get in while the getting's good, bro.
We know it's Maine, but you got to narrow it down a little bit better than that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put Bob Drake, Maine.
That would be funny.
You get it, you get it. Not
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
Maine.
Maine.
Gotta help us out there, Bob. Get us a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe get us on the street at least.
I wonder, you know what? I wonder where it would go. Bob Drake, Maine. You know, once they get to Maine, where's
Return to.
It was going that big bin they have in the back.
It'll say address not found.
Yeah, without addresses. It
I
goes.
think so. Yeah, that probably might be.
Yep.
If you go to the post office, they won't even accept it until you have it fully filled out.
But I guess you could drop it in like the Dropbox. See?
Yeah.
Ray for sure has his address. He's got a little black book, but like I was saying pregame that I
Yeah.
might see Bob tonight in Zoom.
Right. Well, if he is in there, hopefully he can give old GP Gold Pro his address so he can get that nugget to him. That's a 0.86 gram nugget.
That's a big one.
That is a big one. Yeah, buddy. So, I mean, come on. There's a few I still got to get the addresses for. But
What are you gonna do? I mean, what are you gonna do?
like I said, by default, it just goes to the house.
Oh, I don't think so. You didn't throw the tickets away, did you?
No, God, no. I save.
Oh, you just re-roll.
I've got the tickets from the very first one we ever did.
All right, re-roll it again. Woo!
I put them in a bag, and then I mark them. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every year, huh?
Yeah, like this is this year. This is all the tickets from this year.
Cool.
Mark 2022 fundraiser, and I saved. I got them from the very first one we did.
Wow.
We could still be in this, folks. We could still be in this.
I just figure it makes sense to save them. Yeah.
Yeah, we ought to do that sometime.
What's that?
Just if we have a prize or whatever, just pull a bag out and pull a name.
Oh, pull name out of the bag.
Yeah, from like 2020, 2020. or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I got them.
Hey, wait a minute. I wasn't in that batch.
All right, we would have had to been
Who'd you lose?
in that. Yeah.
That would just mean that the people that helped us out before,
Yeah,
gets
they're still in the draw.
Heck with
reward.
them. They should have been in the new one. Man, what the shit's up with
No,
that?
well, trust me, most of them were.
Yeah,
I think
probably
I think,
majority of
Yeah,
them.
the majority definitely were.
I think my
was-
name was in last year's. I can't be positive, but I think
Yeah, you were in last year.
Yeah, I think you was. Yeah, I
You
believe.
were.
I can almost look on my notes and see that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were.
seems like I just looked at the notes and see that. But I think I was.
I think he was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were.
I think I was like chintzy and I dropped like $50.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I mean, that's all I could afford last year.
Anything helps. That's the main thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You might only think, hey, it was only $20 or it was only 10, but everything helps.
Yeah, you'd be
Everything
surprised.
helps to keep us going.
Oh God.
Yeah, but I mean, me and Lisa, if we just go up to the bar and have a meal, we burn $50. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people, it's really tough.
So whoever won out there, guess what? I bought you a meal and a couple of drinks. Woo!
This way, you kept us on the air and the site alive for another year.
Yep.
So everybody could just take a big deep breath and go, okay, we're good. The
Yeah,
site,
you can.
the site will be here tomorrow, and it'll be here the next day and the next day. Don't have to think about it.
Real quick, I want to say hello to everybody in the YouTube chat. David came in just after me. David Villa, John Hunt, Ogre, Michael Shelby.
They're in the
I know
YouTube.
some others. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Don G just popped in.
Well, howdy.
Cool.
Over there in the YouTube land. Scott, do you watch the YouTube chat or no?
I do. I mean, I can get it up real quick. I mean, sometimes I do like, yeah. I
I
do.
don't even really know how to do it. I mean,
Jaron, you're watching it,
You
aren't
gotta go down below there, Rich, and they'll have like the 3 dots. Hit the 3 dots, and it'll say pop out the chat. That way you can close YouTube down, but your chat still stays open. That's how GPS used to be.
I would need another computer.
That's
Yeah.
how.
Yeah,
GPS
I'm watching the
used to
YouTube
be.
chat and the Gold Prospectors face chat.
Okay, see, I watch the GPS.
Randy's in there. He says, I'm here.
Yeah, I watch the GPS chat and the Spreaker chat.
But like I said, GPS chat, you used to be able to pop it out and then close down GPS. Now you can't do it.
Right. Yep.
Just saying.
Sorry.
No, I don't believe you are. I really don't believe you are.
well, some year I'll get another computer and then I'll be able to do what I did before. But
Yeah, you need like
right now I got a dinosaur.
multiples.
I can't even watch 2 or 3 things at the same time because it starts freaking out.
Hey, if I'm gonna watch YouTube chat, I need another computer for YouTube that way I can see and just they're separate.
Right now I only have one thing on the computer and that's this.
See, it's just easier that way.
Yeah, on my phone, then I have GPS on my phone. So
Yeah, right. Or you could do the YouTube on your phone.
right.
If not,
But the problem of it is the chat room is different on the phone than it
yeah.
is on a regular computer because you can only see certain things.
Oh yeah. Not
And that's what I was complaining before because I couldn't on my phone. I couldn't see that little chat window down in the right hand corner.
right.
Because all I could see is the regular chat room.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're actually looking at the computer, then you could see the main page and the chat room like it used to be.
Yeah.
I didn't know that because
That's why I do everything off my computer. That's because I can get
Me
multiple
too.
stuff.
I don't like doing it off my phone at all.
Well, I was a bear with a sore butt because it just wasn't like it used to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Look that way. Put it that way.
I know. But he's like, my update, and then I update.
And then it screws everything up.
I can't help it.
I hate when they do that. Oh, update it. Then you update it, and then they go, "Oh, you want to sign back into Microsoft?" Which who remembers that freaking password? Then they got to send you a code through your email. Then I got to get on my phone, go through my email, get the code to get back into my computer. I'm like,
I
man,
used to be able to save my code for GPS, but it won't ask me again to be able to do it. I got to keep logging in each time.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't ask you to. Do you want to save this?
No. Yeah, I don't know how to get it to come up.
It doesn't ask you.
Well, Rich, what I do is I don't log out at the top. I go down to the chat and hit the cogwheel, and
Right.
then just disconnect from chat.
That's what I do.
And then when you come back, just connect to chat, and you won't be logged out.
Kind of always just there.
Me, I got brave, and all I got to do is hit the eggs and then cancel it out. So
Well, how do you disconnect from chat?
There's a
Oh,
little.
you hit that wheel over there.
Yeah.
It says leave group.
Yeah.
Mm,
Right? No, wait.
the only option is to be connected to chat.
Oh, yeah, he's looking at the top column.
Okay, you know where you type into the chat room where you talk
Yeah.
to people. If you go over, there should be another tab that has like direct messages. Are you on your phone? That
Yeah.
might be different.
One that has the chat.
I'm on my phone. It's different. I only got the image, paperclip, smiley face, and the enter button.
Oh, well, see, it would be further to the left, right?
they're clicking small.
Not on there.
He does have the paperclip with smiley face.
Oh boy.
Hello, Thomas. Thomas just popped in the YouTube chat.
Why are they in the YouTube chat? Get over to the Gold Prospector Space chat. They're lonely over there. Right, Scott?
Well, the majority of the people
Yes,
are in both.
that is true.
Yeah. Oh, I can't.
So if you leave group, what does that do?
Well,
Guess I'm gonna find out.
I guess you'll find out. Click it.
Now I can't read what it says because
Right.
it shows half a screen. Do you want to leave
Oh,
the
okay.
conversation?
That just leaves the current main room chat.
Yeah, that's not actually like signing.
Oh,
It
okay.
says you left the group, but yeah, you didn't sign out though. You just left, which is
Yeah, you're still connected to chat.
Mhm.
You're just not in that group right now.
All right.
You can create like a new one if you just like the moderators or something like that. You could create a chat for just that, or
Yeah.
It says disconnected. You are disconnected from chat.
Huh? Oh, maybe that's how you disconnect from it on the.
No, there was a little wheel down at the bottom right-hand corner
Uh huh.
when I went back.
Oh, there was.
Yeah, so I clicked it and it says disconnected. You're disconnected from chat. Connected. Join the chat.
Okay, so maybe on mobile. That's how it is.
So basically, from there, I just go back
Yeah, click it again and join.
and then leave it on that page there. the main
okay, yeah, it did remove you from the chat after a few seconds. You went
Yeah.
offline.
Now I'll try it. Are you back in there, Rich?
Now it won't. So it's gonna stay like this all the time, probably. Huh? And do I hit? Now I should be back in.
Interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of tips and tricks, and we talk about it in the afternoons. And one of us needs to do a video to show it all this.
Right? So I still don't even get
What do you
it.
mean, one of us, Mr. Computer Guy?
I still don't even understand it. It's confusing to me too. Oh, see, now I clicked it. Now, okay, that's very 36, 9, 10. Is this correct?
I just never sign out.
No, me neither. But let me
When
see.
you update, it screws you all up. But
Ah, I don't know.
anyway, you know what else is screwy? The gold prices.
Are they? How
They
screwy?
are screwy, folks.
How screwy
Let me
are
tell you what, it's kind of the worst of times. It's Not the worstest times, but hey, it ain't great. Anyway, we got gold actually coming in down $4.90, but man, it's at 16.98. That's below 1700. We do not like it to. I don't like this. I don't like to see it there, but it is what it is. I hope it's going to rebound later on. I don't know if they're going to. If anybody starts doing mass manufacturers of phones or some kind of computers, new computers or whatever,
They did.
spike.
Well, they
Huh?
did. The new iPhones just came out. Well, they're coming out this month. Yeah. So,
Well, it should be. Then we should be able to take a ride back up. I would hope.
but
On that price because gold's going to be what they want. Anyway, silver actually come in the green, but really not. It's at 1970. Remember, we used to talk about it being at 24 and 23 bucks. So
how much is it?
1970.
Oh, so it's up, right?
Well, it's up 20.29.
Okay.
It's not a lot, but it was just like I said, we used to talk about it being at 23, 24. It's went all the way down to 19. So
Uh-huh.
we got platinum. That's coming in actually plus 27, which is not too bad, but still under a grand. 917 bucks for platinum.
Ah,
I didn't think it would ever go below 1,000 like that, but that's okay. Palladium, that's a plus 66 on that. And that went up to $2,246 if you got palladium.
right.
And the
And our old-
Bitcoin,
Yeah, and
is that
Bitcoin
Oh.
is riding 20,000 support at $20,055 currently.
right. And see, Scott, I heard they're going to start using Bitcoin to make the new computers and stuff. So
don't get me started. Anyway, we got rhodium at freaking minus 300. That went to $14,950.
dun, dun, dun.
We have some new people joining the YouTube chat. We got Steve France. There's
Oh.
Bob Drake. Bob Drake, we need your address.
And
We got Indiana Gold Getter Scotty.
yep. Nice. And
Hello, everyone.
we say,
Send your address to Tim.
yeah.
And by the way, I shared a story. I shared a story about crypto today that you guys ought to watch. Really,
You shared a story about crypto?
I shared it, man.
On what?
You got to be on my personal Facebook page to see that. But
Oh God.
well, you know, we don't.
I'm sure it's a hit piece.
right.
We don't put political stuff on GPS, man. We just don't do it.
I'm afraid to even look. You worry me.
You'll see it. You'll find it.
Oh God. I don't even know if I want to look.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It'll make you think. It'll make it. What's that old time on Saturday? It'll make you go,
Right.
All right, Bob, thanks. Bob sent his address to
Cool.
Jeff.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I'm going to scratch Bob off the list then. Done. Done is done.
Oh yeah, and by the way, happy birthday to everybody since we don't have a list anymore.
Well, happy birthday.
Yeah, if it's your birthday. Happy.
That's right. That works. Happy birthday, Evan.
Happy birthday.
So I didn't get a chance to read it right before I joined the Zoom meeting when I was looking for stories to talk about. But the headline was talking about
Bitcoin?
no. How water could be the next precious thing next to gold, is just make it as precious as gold with the water shortages and stuff that's happening, flooding.
Oh,
Right.
That would be pretty crazy.
It would be crazy, but I just don't see
especially
it.
in California.
I just don't see
Yeah.
it. It's just way
You know,
too.
what's- I actually posted a thing today about Lake Mead. That's really uncanny.
Something about Lake Mead.
Where is Lake Mead?
It's right in the corner of Arizona and Vegas, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Arizona.
Well, see, places here in like Utah, we have what we call watershed, and you're not allowed to like fish, gold pan, or anything because it's actually intended for drinking water after a slight process.
Right.
And those are low. They're low right now. So I mean, it is something that could potentially happen where water is a lot more rare.
But would it just be in them states like that where you're suffering from major droughts? You know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
You
initially,
know what I
yes,
mean?
but
Because like, excuse me, because like here we got more water than we need, I'm sure. But there, you guys don't, and it's like,
But usually you don't put a price tag on water, though.
right. That's what I mean.
Oh, wait a minute. What did you just say, Rich?
You don't put a price tag on water.
You never heard of Nestle?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
They bottle tap water and then
That's
sell
right.
it for like 50 times more.
Yeah, they're, it's
I
like,
guess if you live out west, then you got to pay for it.
it still boggles my mind. Like they have that water that's like $5 a bottle, and
Yeah.
it's like it's still
You wanna know what-
water.
Do you want to know what boggles my mind? It's you got all these genius tech son of a guns over in California, but nobody's smart enough to figure out how to change salt water into fresh water.
Well, they know how. They just don't
Well,
want.
then hello.
It's just not
So
efficient.
they want to
to-
gripe, oh my God, we're in a drought. We got fires. Well, guess what, jackasses? If you would have cleaned out the forests and you transferred salt water into fresh water, you would have everything you need.
It's the same
Yeah, you
thing
got
as they know
plenty
how
of
to make
salt water.
gold, but it's not efficient. Same with the salt water.
Right. So I just don't understand it. The whole water thing.
Seriously, you live right by the freaking water. If you're in a drought,
Well, they have
start making
those-
machines that transfer the water and make it into fresh water.
They have-
Bob says we dig wells, and actually where I live,
Right.
we have well water.
yeah.
I
So
mean, the only difference between fresh water and salt water is salt.
yeah,
Like, if you took it all out, it would be fresh water now, wouldn't it?
What I meant by that water thing was like gold is on the market, water's not. Is
Right.
kind of what I meant.
right. Yeah. I just
You
don't.
don't think water's on the market?
Actually, it is. There's a ticker. It's called
It
the
is?
ticker is called WTER
Yeah.
or something. I think.
I
Dude,
don't
you
you got companies like Nestle. You got all kinds of freaking companies that does water. Coca-Cola.
Oh, it's just weird.
Yeah, they're on the market.
Never heard of it. Yeah.
It's still.
I mean, I heard of Nestle, but I never heard like the gold market and a water market.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's still weird.
Yeah, actually, that water one that I was talking about on the stock market,
Mhm.
a couple months back, it was brought to my teacher's attention, and a lot of people went in on that trade, and it
Uh-huh.
skyrocketed as well.
Wow.
Riding the wave, baby.
Oh, I learned
Riding the
something.
wave.
Yeah.
The only thing is, you got to know when to get off, or oh my God, you're riding the wave backwards. You're in a
Thomas says they have desalination plants
Yeah.
all over the world.
Hey
This-
Tim, you seeing that chat I sent you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not 100% positive. Looking like 10.
Yeah, and Rock Butcher says the U.S. Navy's been doing it for years with the salt water.
Right. Yeah. So I don't get it. You got a big old ocean. Desalinate and drink it.
As long as I got my beer, I'm fine.
You can sell the salt and then sell the water.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then separate the salt and sell that to Morton.
You know what's really funny is you see these beach houses in California that's been there for years, like since the 70s and 80s.
Uh-huh.
I don't see the beach getting no further away from them.
Yeah. I don't think the ocean's losing any ground, is it?
Well, that's what they say it is, but I'm just saying that those things have been there.
See, I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, how many people's in the GPS right now?
I don't know. I'm thinking
Pick
Ten.
her name. Do the randomizer for one of the
seeing
single
10.
prickly pear sauce.
I'm seeing like 10.
If you're not in there, you're not going to win. Pick a name, Tim. They should have been in there. Pick a name.
You're gonna have to give me a minute.
Oh my God.
Well, because it's different now. Before I could just go brr and drag the names. Now I gotta like literally type them in.
Okay, who's number 6 in the list?
Jaron.
You got to be kidding me.
No.
No, the chat doesn't work that way, so it's kind of a little bit
Yeah, it's
more difficult this way.
Yeah. Pick a
Okay,
number from 1 to 10, Scott.
6.
What?
6.
Is it Jaron?
Oh no, I can't have him.
Well, pick a number from 1 to 10.
Oh my gosh.
There's only 10 numbers. 1
Let's go
to
9. Let's go 9.
9 is 3, 6, 9. That would be looks like Bob Drake.
All right, Bob Drake wins some Sting and Linger sauce from Old Swiftwater.
Congrats, Bob.
Now Bob needs her.
Yeah, now Bob, we need your address again.
Bob, send it to Tim.
Yeah. Send me your address.
Tim can put that. Tim, you can make a list out for me who that's like the Rock and the Blue Rock.
Yeah,
and-
I'm still trying to get all the addresses, and I must
Now,
get
I
one.
don't know. Do you want to take care of the Gold for White Gold's address, or do you want me to get that address from White Gold?
I'll send you that one too.
Okay.
I'm gonna send them all to you.
Because remember, White Gold is just
Yep.
my gram's going to have like a picker in it, and then some fine gold to go along with it.
Yeah, it'll be specified to, who's, but like the gram of gold from my gold goes to
Right.
Jeff,
Right.
and then yours goes to. Yours goes to. Wait a minute, where's it at?
I mean, that's what I told him.
Bob said to pass it on.
Yours goes to Nick Gall.
Nick Gall.
Yeah. So I'll
Pick another number, Scott. Bob said to pass it on.
Really?
yeah.
4.
2, 3, 4. Oh, it's Michael Shelby.
Woo!
Okay.
Stay in the linger, baby.
All right,
Prickly
okay.
pear hot sauce. You'll love it. You'll put that shit on everything.
Want to say hi to Rock Butcher, Jim. He will be the guest on Sunday unless anything unexpectedly happens.
Yeah.
So if you want to, he's a chemical geologist for 36 years. So,
So-
make sure you have some questions. And,
Some rock questions.
yeah, because we don't know a lot of stuff about that. So
No.
it'll be nice to learn
You know, we
about it.
don't
Yeah.
geodes and all that stuff. Don't have a clue.
Michael, you want a bottle of prickly pear sauce from?
Oh wait, I think it was Stinky Finger.
No, it was Sting and Linger.
It's Stinky
Sting and
Finger.
Linger.
Yeah,
whatever.
Stinky Finger sauce. So
Hey, but it's good stuff. I stand by it, but it's good stuff.
send me your address, or send it to Scott. Yeah.
I think I got. It's pretty funny because I got 2 more giveaways. I'm not doing them tonight, but I got 2 more giveaways. I got the prickly pear ketchup and 1 more Sting and Linger hot sauce, and then I'm done with them.
Ring and hot sauce.
Prickly
It
pear.
is. Yeah, it is.
Ketchup.
It is pretty good stuff, though.
Why-
I used up a whole bottle. I don't usually use hot sauce, but I like to put it in my barbecue sauce. It gives your barbecue sauce a little
Zing.
you know? Yeah.
Little zing.
So, and then I put that Cajun 2-step because it's right. Gotta put that stuff on a cracker, dude.
Why would you change ketchup?
Huh?
Why would you change ketchup?
Well, it's prickly pear ketchup. It's still ketchup, just not
Does
made
it taste? Does it taste like ketchup?
Yeah,
It's
it's kind of.
ketchup with the zing.
Is it?
I would say it's more kind of Heinz 57-ish. You remember that stuff? I think they still got that out. I think
Yep.
it's like in the middle of that and ketchup, but it's an Arizona product and it's still pretty good,
Ah.
But yeah, like I said, the sting of this stuff though, that's like I said, I put that in my barbecue sauce. It's good on chicken, pork,
See, I don't eat that stuff.
but it ain't like a Tabasco sauce. That's the difference. It's more like it's like a fine pureed salsa,
All right.
but it's got, you can put it on a chip and you'll feel it.
Yeah. See,
But
no.
like I said, that's why you put it in barbecue sauce. You get that sweet with a little bit of sour. Woo! They call it sweet and sour, but it ain't Chinese food. You know what I'm saying?
Michael, if it was from the Cronies Club, it was probably Kathleen that has the address. Just give it to Tim again in case he doesn't have it.
But
For the stinky linger or whatever sauce.
yeah, I need
Chicken
that.
linger.
I need that address, Michael, so I can send it to Scott. Yeah. Yep, and yep. So if you want some stinging linger,
Well, that was just for everybody that was in the GPS.
oh,
chat.
that was awful nice of
We
you.
throw a bone right in there. That'll teach everybody not to be in there.
Oh, that was awful nice of you to do. Appreciate it. Right?
Well, I mean, you got an opportunity to be in both, but you know what? You can only win
Right.
one way. You got to be in the chat room.
That's right. Over here.
Yeah.
Over here.
I think, what was it? Last time I did that was, I think I gave away like a gram of gold or something like that. But that was been a while ago. But I was like, you know what? There's only so many people in here. Draw the name. And they're like, what? I'm like, oh, gram of gold. They're like, ah. And all of a sudden, the room full.
Well, yeah, they'll flock over.
I was like, oh,
Dang.
wait. Oh, that sucks.
Just saying.
But hey, we like to have fun with our people on YouTube and on Gold Prospector Space. But remember, the only way you can win is be on GPS chat room. If you're not on there, you can't win.
I know.
What's the Arizona lottery say? If you don't pay, you can't play. Or
If you don't.
yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, the thing, man.
I think so. I don't know. I'm confused, as always.
You know what? Bring me back to this. But anyway, like if you don't play, you can't get paid.
Yeah.
Same thing. If you're not GPS, you can't win.
Or you got to play to win.
But dude, bring me back to this after the show. It's funny what I just said. You just don't even know.
No, I don't. I'm
Try
just.
not to get the tear in my.
I'm just here.
You got an eyelash though. So you guys, man, you and Richard, I know why you haven't been out. Tim, I don't know why you haven't been out prospecting this year or did anything. Dang it, man.
I work too much.
Your fans are missing you, bro.
I work too much.
You didn't even make it to gold, whatever days it was.
No, I didn't.
Oh my
Well,
God.
because the one day I went fishing. I was gonna go Sunday, and then Sunday it rained all friggin' day, so there was no sense in even going with all the rain.
Right. And me, I'm ready. My stuff's in the garage. It's sitting right there ready. That's why I was telling Lisa today. I walked out there and my dry washer's going, hey, man, are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Let's go. I'm like, no. Hold on. And I looked over and my motor's vibrating like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, no.
Couldn't you go, or is it still too hot?
It's still too hot.
It's still too hot there?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, it's not like today I could have went out and with my canopy that we got, because I got an extra heavy duty canopy. It does a really good job. I could have worked out there for a couple hours, but it would have been pretty still warm on you. Even with a little bit of breeze that we did have, it's still been kind of warm. But like I said, next month, I think it should be pretty sailing on and stuff
You
like
starting
that.
a new hole or picking up where you left off?
No. Me and White Gold's going right back into the same. We know exactly what we need to eat off, and we're going for it.
When's Why Gold come back? October what?
I don't know. I think he's coming back in November.
November? Okay.
Yeah, I think he said November.
November?
Yeah, I was going to say, if my memory serves me, I think he's going to come back in November. But no, we're going to be setting up just pretty much where we left off last year, but we're going to go straight to start out. We're going to go straight in just like we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think after we do that for a couple of weeks, what I want me and him to do is actually come back out and try to go a little bit deeper. We did that last year, and we found that when we went deeper, we found like a ton more black sand. I mean, a lot of black sand.
Okay.
So I don't know if that could have been a runoff for a sluice box, and it dumped right there, and they covered it with a bunch of trash piling tailings that they thought it was trash, but it still has gold in it. So it's just like you can't tell what they actually did down on this claim. But if it is right in front of where we're digging, there's bedrock that you're standing on, and then it gradually goes down. But we went straight across the top. We didn't go down following the bedrock because of the black sand. But if we do enough testing and I find out that maybe could be virgin ground, it could be more worth it to turn my motor up a little bit, get a lot more air pressure and a lot more vibration.
Well, if you can get deep enough to hit a channel, then
yeah, exactly. But like I said, there's like everything on top right now. It's just easy. It just falls to us. So it's not like we're not digging out of a hole. That's what kills you. When you're digging out of a hole, that kills you.
Yeah.
what happens if you follow the bedrock down? Are you in the black sand or not?
No, yeah, we're on the bedrock. If you follow that down, you go into black, like heavy black sand. like you run 2 buckets of classified material, you got to clean your dry washer out.
But you're
By the
getting
end of the
good
day,
gold
you're
then or not?
not that much.
Okay.
The test that we ran, we didn't find that much, but we didn't get down to bedrock. I mean, if that could have been an old channel, the gold would certainly be,
That's
if
what
bedrock's
I'm
1 foot down, it will be on the bottom.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
But like I said, I think for the most part, when he comes back out, we're gonna work that big pile that we got, and we're just gonna drive into it straight and get all the big rocks out and come back, and then we'll go down and find it. It might take 2 days. Once you get down on bedrock, we'll sweep it up or vacuum it up or something like that. And if we start finding pretty good pictures and says, hey, if it looks anything like Jaron Wheeler's picture, we'll continue to do that. But if it's like flakes, if it's like 3 or 4 flakes, it's not going to be worth our time. We'll continuously take that pile. And I believe, me and Weigold works pretty good together, but I don't believe we're going to move this whole pile in 1 year. It might take 2 now, because we found it last year and we worked a piece of it, but we only worked a piece, say about as big as an SUV.
Well, that's a pretty good piece.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got big rocks in it too.
Yeah.
So,
that's a pretty good piece.
And as for me, most of everybody here knows that I'm kind of a little bit different in my prospecting because I build footings and foundations, concrete work
Right.
for houses, and people dig me free holes. So I get to look at the banks and stuff, and if I see something interesting enough, I get the gold pan out and I'll test it and see if I can find something, check another layer, see if I find something.
See,
This year's just been really bad luck. We're working up in Park City, Utah right now. And it's not the right material.
Right.
I found something interesting, what I thought was blue clay.
Right.
I thought that was going to be a little bit interesting, but it turned out that it's almost rock. It's so hard that it's almost rock, but I soaked some of it in water for a couple days, and some of it did come down to like a clay material again, but majority of it's already, like, I guess, past that stage where it's becoming a rock.
Caliche or whatever the heck they call it.
I don't know. That would be a question for Rock Butcher when we have him Sunday.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, and what's weird is I've built houses in the same neighborhood, and like 2 streets over, there was actual like this red clay, and it had a lot of like silver. I don't know. I've never had the silver stuff tested, but there was definitely gold in it.
Mm-hmm.
I had another prospector come up and get buckets, and by the time we went down to go to lunch, I saw my buddy. He was down in this little creek, sitting there panning, and it's one of those watersheds where you're not supposed to be fishing, you're not supposed to be panning. And I was like, well, he's on his own.
Yeah.
He didn't get caught, but he messaged me later and he goes, oh, sure enough, there was gold in that. And I was like, yeah. And so that's what I like about my job. But this year we just been in bad areas, just nothing to write home about. Nothing.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, but
nothing to write home about.
One of these days they're gonna dig a hole in a super sweet spot.
And to start the summer off, we were actually 1 canyon over from where I did the gold hog flag outing. So that one canyon over, there's nothing but mica. But you go to that other canyon, and there's decent gold for Utah. I mean, no gold in Utah, sorry.
Right. I keep forgetting that.
But I have done a little bit of metal detecting on some of these jobs, and not up in this one because there's just nothing really.
Right.
The topsoil any topsoil that hasn't been removed is all covered in leftover dirt and stuff. So there's just nothing I can get to. It's just been a bad year for that. It's just hit and miss sometimes. Sometimes you're in a nice rocky cobble area with lots of black sand strips, and then next time you're in solid rock and there's nothing to pan, nothing to do.
I got you.
That been one of those years this year.
Yeah. Just be patient. A good one will come. Scott, what are you smiling about?
Because he's gonna fight. Woo! Dude, how many holes you do a day? I don't care. That's a lot of pans.
We'll see. In the past, I've got a couple of videos on it. So in those jobs, I will find some of those streaks and everything, and I will find gold. And I used to bring the gold cube right to the job.
Oh wow!
And if I didn't have water, I'd just fill up Mountain Dew bottles with water and bring them to the job and recirculate right there on the job. You know, nobody's ever asked me questions, not the homeowners. They're just like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, just trying to find some gold. They're, oh, cool.
Checking your dirt.
Nowadays I would bring the multi-sluice because I no longer own the gold cube. I actually sold that to Randy, Scotty, Tony a month or two ago. But
Yeah.
nowadays I take the multi-sluice. I just haven't found the job site that's worthy.
Right. You will. It's coming. Like I said, it's going to be the super one. They're going to dig down. It's going to just be like, ah. You ain't going to want to put a foundation in it. It's going to be so much gold. Just saying. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Rock Butcher says, come on, Jaron, the bulk of prospecting is miss and miss, not hit and hit.
Right.
Well, see, the thing is, Jim, if I've been in the same job sites for the entire, we're building like mansions, big mansions. So I go to the same place every day.
Got it.
Wow.
So you get all that done and move on to the next one. Right?
Yep.
See? It's all good. I can't believe I'm still thinking about your water thing that they won't let you fish in that water because it's drinking water.
Yeah, I mean, there's fish in there.
Right. Here we have reservoirs that are for drinking water, but you're allowed to fish in them. You know?
Yeah, here too.
Yeah, you can fish in them and boats with electric motors only. But yeah, it's the
Well,
drinking.
see, this is, I don't know how familiar you guys are with Park City, Utah, but it's rich people, movie stars, rock stars, own houses up there. So they probably got some money in it. You know, we don't want people fishing in our water.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Like, really? Let the people fish. It ain't hurt nothing. You know? Because I'm sure the water still goes through a filtration plant before it goes to their houses. Right?
Yep.
So, I don't see no harm. No harm, no foul.
Tim, you should have Michael's address now, Shelby, Ogre.
I don't know where he sent it to me on GPS.
In an email, he said, yeah. In GPS email.
Okay. Let's just scroll up and see there. Maybe. Let me just, yeah.
For the stinky linger sauce.
He sended it. All right. Stinky finger sauce. I'll forward that to Scott. I'll send it to Scott in Messenger because I don't know if he ever checks his inbox here. Yeah. So I don't know. Do not know. Let's see.
Oh, I did get good news today.
What?
Our next job is in Camas, Utah. And just a little ways up there, up this blind Wolf Creek Pass, is where I found my biggest piece of gold, which wasn't saying much, but it is the biggest piece of gold I found in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be in that area, except for there's no water. But that's okay. If the material looks right, I'll bring my own water.
Well, see, told you, it's gonna be a good place. There it is. That's the one, Jaron. You're gonna score big time. You know what?
Yeah, I don't know about that. But
Yeah.
at least I'll be getting some gold.
Right. That's the main thing, right?
Better than nothing.
Yeah, but it's cool that actually you can do that. It's pretty neat. It's a nice little job perk. You know?
Yeah, it is. And on one job, nobody's ever walked up to me and went, "Oh, did you find any hardpan?" And this old guy, he was the neighbor. He's all, "Did you find any hardpan?" And I was like, "Oh, a little bit, you know." And he's all, "I see you got all these water bottles. You know." He's all, "You can just come over and borrow my water." So then I got a garden hose running to the job site, and I was set up.
See, that's pretty cool. Somebody knew what you were doing and trying to help you out a bit, right?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
That is cool. See, I'd be like wanting like you. I'd be wanting to run a metal detector and stuff too. What about any like dinosaur bones? Because isn't that popular up there in Utah?
You know, I don't know. I found a claw that was about 4 inches big.
Uh-huh.
And everyone I asked said it was probably just a dog claw. I guess because they're bigger than what you would see.
Right. I don't know. 4 inches.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was a raptor claw or something. but-
Right. I mean, come on. I don't know if a dog claw would be 4 inches long.
Yeah, I'm not a veterinarian, and I'm not a
Me neither.
whatever paleo. What do you call those?
Is it a paleontologist?
Something like that. I'm neither one. Either one. Hey.
Right. Me neither, but I still think a dog claw would get to be 4 inches. No. But yeah, I thought ain't dinosaur bones a big thing up there in Utah?
Yeah, we have a raptor named after us. It's called the Utah Raptor.
See? Okay. So it is a possibility then that you could come across something.
Potentially, yeah. It'd be awesome.
It would be. See, that'd be cool.
I don't know if I'd get to keep it or not, but it'd probably get the whole job shut down.
Yeah, it probably would. Yeah. It turns into a what do they call it? When it's is it like a historical site or something then? I don't know what they call it.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
they shut it down just like they did on Oak Island.
Oh, did that go to be a national park now?
And Oak Island's getting ready to come back, Scott. I know that makes your day.
Oh my God.
I bet you're happy.
How?
I can-
Seriously, how?
I can start giving you all the Oak Island reports. Yep. I knew that you would like that bit of good news.
I just don't understand it.
I can't wait.
It's like watching the Lord of the Rings.
Well, wait a minute. What's
They
wrong?
never make it to
the
the
rings.
freaking mountain, but then you got to watch the next one to think they're going to get there. And then, the next one, yeah, they got close, but not really close enough. Then the next movie, you got to watch it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Hey, I
But-
mean, the guys on the show and everything, they got credentials. They've proven themselves. But this
Yeah.
the show itself, myself, Scott Tony, I poo-poo it.
Well, I'll give you the updates, so don't worry. You will get weekly updates about Oak Island. I promise.
I see updates on my watch thing and
Oh,
stuff.
I know, but you'd rather hear them from me.
I watch about 3 minutes of it, and they going, "Oh my God, something's happening." I'm like, I'm out.
Stephen France brought up one. Have you guys ever seen the Skinwalker Ranch one that's filmed here in
I
Utah?
did watch that a couple times.
That one's kind of interesting. It's a little bit alien meets treasure.
Yes. Yes. And it seemed pretty interesting. Now, do you know where that place is at, Jaron?
I do. It's
Are
like
you-
2.5, 3 hours from me.
Okay, so it's a little bit of ways from you. Okay. And what do you think about it? Since you live there and stuff.
I don't know. I think there's some interesting things, but I think it might be in natural phenomena like ley lines and stuff that we just don't understand quite yet. That set
Right.
off equipment differently. I
Mhm.
don't think the aliens are out there messing with people's equipment. They just abduct you and take you somewhere else.
Yeah. And probe you.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know. I watched it a couple times. I thought it was pretty interesting. It's like, this is different. Just some of the stuff they were doing and getting weird, things happening. It was just cool. I don't know. I'd like to go there and see the place. For sure. Maybe Jaron can go there someday. Give us-
I don't know.
What?
This whole alien probing thing, you got to think about this. They're supposed to be a higher civilization. If they are, they're flying saucers. I guess they are a little bit over us.
Yes.
But I've never seen a doctor here on Earth jam a probe up anything, any kind of animal. No, I've never seen a study ever where there's a probe that is actually jammed in another animal's rectum.
Wait a minute.
Science.
Wait a minute. What about if you get your prostate exam? They call this a probe, and they shove it right up here.
I'm talking.
There's your.
Where did that story come
Yeah,
from?
that's
You
just
never
like
back
too much
Area
information.
51. Come on.
Too much information there, Scott.
Yeah. I was thrown by aliens. Okay.
Well, you don't believe in aliens, Scott?
Do what?
You don't believe in aliens?
Well, I think if you didn't, you'd be really selfish in the big realm of the things.
All right, so you do believe in them.
Well, yeah, I don't believe we're the only freaking life form out there. Are you crazy?
Okay, all right. Just
What about Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch, which is also in Utah?
I watched that one too a couple times. Another oddity.
Oh, speaking of Utah, there's Ruby Duma in the YouTube chat. He's also from Utah.
So how far is that Blind Frog Ranch from you, Jaron?
That one I'm not 100% sure, but let me read what he says. He says the UFOs that I was he's seen him apparently.
Oh,
Says the UFOs that I was seeing are military. So he
Okay.
thinks they're of our build. I saw
Mhm.
the biggest drone swarm in the Utah West Desert earlier this year. He says.
Oh, cool. Okay. Interesting.
I mean, you got to look at the stealth bomber. You think somebody just went, oh man, I got this cool idea. Let me just, this looks like a cool shape. No.
Scott, have you ever watched the Blind Frog Ranch one?
No.
You have not watched that?
Rich? I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I rely on facts.
You are totally a conspiracy theorist.
No, I am not. I got facts.
Yeah, you are. You just think it's fact.
It's facts. It's proof. It's on video. It's proof.
I've seen it on the internet. It's got to be true.
I seen it on no. If you go down that rabbit hole, you're gonna get hurt.
It has to be true.
No, I look at
there was a YouTube video about it.
Eyewitnesses, buddy. Eyewitnesses. Facts.
What'd you eyewitness?
Everything.
A UFO?
I don't know.
All right. Okay. I think I seen one once too. But
I see UFOs every night, dude.
I think I seen one time.
Just because they fly over there and look weird, don't mean I can identify what's flying over.
Nah, I couldn't identify.
It's an unidentified flying object.
Yeah, I don't know.
I see a light, it's moving, but there's no noise, there's no motor. I don't know what it could be.
Yep.
It's a star.
Right.
Yeah.
Or,
We actually, here in Arizona, what's really cool is if you guys ever do come out here and you get into a place like over, like say in the Bradshaw Mountains or around Wickenburg where there's actually no light, what is pretty cool is if you keep your eyes open long enough, you will see several satellites fly by.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool to see the satellites fly by.
It's interesting.
I mean, if you got a 70 to 80 times zoom camera, you can actually almost zoom it in if you keep the zoom on it, because it's moving at a high rate of speed.
Mm-hmm.
But if you keep the zoom on it, you can almost see the actual satellite itself. It's pretty cool.
Okay. I don't know.
But I mean, it's got to be really dark. Utah, you probably see that up there too. Like out the fields, really dark.
Those the Starlink ones that Elon launched.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those. If you didn't know what you were looking at, I knew what they told us on the news to go look for it.
Okay.
But if you didn't see that, if you didn't know about that, you'd be like, "What the hell is that?"
Oh. See, I didn't know that. Wonder if I can see them.
If you got a dark enough spot, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm out in the country.
Well, go out and you got a truck, or you ain't got no truck. You got that crappy old fast car.
Crappy.
And like Ruby just said, Dugway Proving Grounds out here in Utah is the new Area 52.
What is it called, Jaron?
Dugway Proving Grounds.
Okay.
That's the new Area 52 rumored to be.
Really?
Area 52.
Uh-huh. Yep. It's cool though. See, they don't ever talk about Area 51 anymore.
Do you know why Area 51 is actually even called Area 51?
No, why? Tell us.
Because there was a grid of the desert, and those grids were so many miles by so many miles, and where that base is, that grid is Area 51.
Right. So,
Well, calling something else in Utah, Area 52, would be kind of an oxymoron about the name, but
Well,
he could be onto something. I have to look into it.
kind of just a play on words. It's like they would think that's where they moved it to.
True.
Yeah, because you don't hear nothing about Area 51 no more. Strange. But I bet you'll hear about Oak Island soon.
Oh, my Lord. Hey, wait. Gold Rush is actually getting ready to start up here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, it is, ain't it? Probably
Next month, right?
About the same time.
Yeah, about the same time as because hey, when I start gold season is when Gold Rush starts, like a week after or something like that. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that and Oak Island start up about the same time. Yeah. Now, yeah, they do.
Oak Island.
Oak Island, baby.
You gotta love Oak Island. All they ever found was oak.
They're gonna find something good this year. Just saying. Yep. So I think, what else?
They're gonna stumble across some poor man's cash that was on a freaking slave boat or something.
No, they're gonna find something good this year.
3 coins and a freaking whatever little pendant. And they're gonna go, oh my God, it's the greatest treasure we ever found.
Nope, it's something good this year. You what?
No, I mean, do you guys out there in Oak Island? I know you guys are all professionals and stuff like that. It's just the show is just the way it's made up.
I would love to have one of them on here.
Dude, I'm not buying it. Not buying it.
Just so I can hear the tales.
Just not buying it.
And you would be forced to listen to the tales.
It's dun dun dun. Too much of that crap, man.
But that's for TV. So
I know, that's what I'm just saying. But what have they found? They ain't found crap for TV.
Oh, sure they have. They found all kinds of goodies.
Oh, they found a frickin' board.
Oh no, they found good stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
How much gold they found?
I don't think they found any gold yet.
Oh, well, then evidently, everything else is pretty cool. Did they find any emeralds?
No, but they did find some gemstone.
Was it sapphires?
No, I think it might have been a ruby.
Well, I'm just saying because I remember what they carried back in the day was rubies, emeralds, sapphires.
I think it was a ruby. What they found.
A ruby, really?
Yeah, I think it was a ruby. That came out of like a brooch. Mm-hmm. That like
saying
some royal heir was wearing or something.
I mean, if you guys got time and you want to just blow it out, yeah, go ahead and watch the show.
Watch Oak Island. Highly recommend it.
I just
good stuff.
When it comes to Oak Island and me iRacing, I'd rather be iRacing.
Well, I tell you, you can iRace because I'll give you all the updates. I promise. Every Wednesday. You're getting the dirt.
Actually, man, we've actually, if we wanted to stick to it, there's actually a lot of shows we could cover this year.
What?
Just like there's a whole lot of stuff.
What? Just Gold Rush, right?
Well, you got Gold Rush, you got Oak Island, you got all these we got other channels that they have Opal Hunters, all the guys from Australia. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we can easily get Brian Wilder on here.
Yeah, we get.
He's
our Gold Rush.
I think he's like a month before he's out of there or something like that.
Right.
And then he'll be back, but he's going to be going prospecting for himself in Maine.
Sure.
So maybe we can catch him in between get him on the show. That
would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, we got to do that. We got to get him. We can hear some stories. You know what? Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds good to me. Well, it's getting to be about that time. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Jaron, I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with us tonight. And you're going to be here Sunday night as well, aren't you?
That's correct.
That's correct.
And reminder, we'll have Rock Butcher Jim as our guest. So be there or be square.
That's right. If you got any good rock questions, be sure to call in and ask him. Hopefully he can answer them for you. Hey, I'll show him a rock I got. Maybe he can identify it for me if I'm lucky. You know, that would be cool.
Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, I got that address for you, Scott.
Hey, by the way, you remember we had Dan Bongino told me they said, "Oh, you can't say subscribe anymore because people think that you got to pay for it. Now you got to call it follow."
Huh?
It's for the woke idiots, man. Come on.
Oh, well, no, I still say subscribe.
Well, that's what the button says.
The button says subscribe, right?
Exactly. But
Okay.
they need to say follow now because it's so much whatever.
Got it.
People think if it says subscribe, you have to pay for it. I'm like, and they said, oh, you just got to start putting follow. I'm like, no, it's always been, dude, it's always been subscribe.
Yes, it has been.
I think since YouTube started, right?
Follow and subscribe are two different
Red
things.
button, subscribe. But if you don't want to subscribe to YouTube, always come over to GPS, Gold Prospector
That's
State.
right. Well, let's wrap.
Where it's free to enter.
That's right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up so Rich can get some sleep. He's falling asleep
I'm
there.
tired.
I know, me too. My eyes are killed. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you Sunday night. Again, thank you, Jaron, for being here, and we're out of here.
Good night, gold diggers.
Hey, gold diggers.
We want to thank you for tuning in tonight, and be sure to join us every Wednesday night right here on Prospectors Radio for our West Coast Wednesday show at 9 Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again for listening.